Sum number 3. Recall pi is defined as a ratio of the circumference say C of a circle to its diameter say D, that is pi is equal to C by D. This seems to contradict the fact that pi is irrational. How will you resolve this contradiction? Given that we know that pi is defined as circumference, the ratio of circumference to the diameter, isn't it? So we know that pi is defined as circumference upon diameter, isn't it? So pi is defined as circumference upon diameter. So the same here, the same is given. Pi is defined as the ratio of circumference say C to the circle to its diameter say D. That is, pi is given as circumference. Circumference is given to be as C divided by diameter is given to be as D. So pi is defined as C by D. Okay. This seems to contradict the fact that pi is irrational. So C by D, this resembles P by Q format. So P by Q format in the sense that I can say C by D as rational, but we know that pi is irrational. So there is a contradiction that pi is irrational but C by D is rational. So there is a contradiction. How will you resolve this contradiction? This is the question. So actually we know that pi is equal to C by D, and we also know that pi is irrational number. Pi is irrational number. So irrational number in the sense that non-terminating, non-recurring, non-terminating and non-recurring. So we have pi is equal to C divided by D. So where P and Q are integers, P and Q are integers, and Q must not be equal to 0. If I say C by D is rational, then this C and D both must be integers and the denominator must not be equal to 0. This is a condition for rational, isn't it? So now we know that pi is irrational number. So from here I can write pi into D is equal to C. So pi is, what is pi? Pi is an irrational number. Pi is irrational number. D is rational. If a number is multiplied with rational, if a number is multiplied with irrational number, we will get irrational number. We already know this fact, isn't it? So if a number is multiplied with irrational, we get irrational number. So what happens? This says that C is irrational number. So this implies C is irrational number. C is irrational number. So C is irrational number in the sense that, now just come to this point. We arrived the result that C is irrational. So actually we are having pi is equal to C by D, that is irrational divided by rational. So this implies irrational. So this implies pi is irrational. So there is no contradiction. So thus we conclude there is no contradiction, that is either C or D must be irrational number.